welcome to Gunpla Friday guys, and if you're new to our channel, thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe if you like what you see here. Now Seiko just decided to drop 3 very sleek looking and classy prospect watches that's been rebadged for the Gundam 40th anniversary this year. It's based on the Prospects line, so those are very high quality watches from Seiko indeed. Now the RX-78-2 model, there's only going to be 300 units available and it's going to cost you about 630,000 yen. And if you're wondering how much is that in US dollars, well, let's do a quick currency conversion here. Let's see, 5,638 US dollars. It's not cheap, but then again, it's made out of high quality materials. You have your sapphire glass, and the case itself is made out of titanium. So very high quality materials that goes into making this very limited edition. Only 300 available worldwide, and it comes with an additional leather strap so you can hide your inner geek if you decided to, swap out the style a little bit when you're attending a board meeting or a management meeting. So nobody can know that you are a hidden otaku unless they know and they can spot the subtle markings on the side or the back of the watch. And if you think that's a little bit too expensive for you, or you don't like the stainless steel pure white silver look, there is gonna be another prospect based on the 40th anniversary as well. This is the Zaku limited model, a little bit cheaper, only 1,000 units available. This one is going to set you back about 400,000 yen. Now, how much is 400,000 yen in US dollars? Well, let's see here, 3,579 US dollars. Again, it's not cheap, well, but at least it's cheaper than the earlier Prospect watch for the Granddaddy. So it doesn't come with a stainless steel or leather strap, but instead this is the the rubber type material of the strap that is silicone band. Yes, it's a silicone band. It has a marking at the back and also on the body of the Prospect watch itself. So I think this one actually looks quite nice with the black and the red combo. So definitely worth checking out if you're a hardcore Gundam fan and you want to show off your inner otaku here with the very subtle marking on the band and also on the body of the watch. So hey, it also comes with a sapphire crystal glass as well, so it's pretty scratch proof. Now, oddly enough, if I actually have $3,580 to spend or to blow on this Prospect watch, I will actually go for this one. The green Zaku limited model actually looks a lot nicer compared to the black and red Zaku model that we seen earlier. Again, it is the same price, everything is the same, 1,000 units limited model worldwide, and it also costs 400,000 yen, not US dollars. Yeah, again, no extra bands, it just comes with the silicone band, and it's water resistant, sapphire crystal as well, same as the one that we've seen from Zaku. So I'd love to hear what you guys think. Will you guys be getting this, or will you actually be hunting down the Casio G-Shock, because those are definitely a lot more affordable compared to the Seiko Prospect series. But then again, the Seiko Prospect series are of course a lot more classier. I would say that the quality will definitely be better because in terms of the quality that they use, such as titanium for the casing or the body, that is why it's a little bit more expensive. So love to hear from you guys. Would you guys be getting the Seiko watches? Now, if you've been following our channel, you will know that we have covered this a couple of weeks or months back when this was first announced, the new high-grade 1/144 scale Zaku Asnabel version. This is the red Comet from the Origin series. You're probably wondering what was new, and that was what we were wondering as well when we first covered this kit. There was not much detail until today when we actually got all the full pictures from Bandai, and it looks pretty good for a high-grade kit. I would say it's almost close to a real grade in terms of detail, but of course in terms of part separation and color separation, the real grade will always be better. But for a high grade kit at this price point with the number of weaponry, is actually very cool, I would say. The cool gimmick that they've included this time around is the belt feeding machine gun mechanism, where you can see the bullets riding from his backpack all the way down to the actual machine gun itself. So that's actually a very cool gimmick that I've never seen before. But if you don't like Char Aznabel's all red color scheme as opposed to the normal Zaku green, the Zaku II C6 or the R6, and you're probably wondering why are there two naming conventions. Well, with the C6 or the R6 Zaku II, you can actually change the way the marking is applied to this kit. So that is actually a very cool addition this time around. And also, if you look at the left shoulder armor as well, the spike can actually be removed if you want it to have to be in a certain part of the certain faction from the Zeon army. It comes with the same amount of weaponry and also accessory as a Char Zaku. So depending on what you want, if you want to build an army of Zaku with Char in front leading a bunch of green Zakus at the back as an army, can be as well. It's relatively cheap. I think it's quite affordable and definitely something you should look out for if you're a big Zaku fan. Now, with summer coming in Japan, Bandai decided to release some fun Gundam goods for you to use at your local beach or your swimming pool. This is the Char Zaku or the Zaku II floater heads, and they're actually quite cool at 4,104 yen. A little bit pricey if you thought about it at first compared to a model kit, but if you look at the size of the floaters, being posed next to the model, the beautiful model, I will say that for the price it's worth it, because number one, you don't see a lot of Gundam or Zaku floater made for swimming, I would say. And I was wondering, how do you actually use this? Do you actually put a child sitting on top of the Zaku head with the feet next to the cable, or is this just really more for you to show off at the local swimming pool? But one thing is for sure, if you show up at the local swimming pool or the beach, you will definitely be noticed, because this is something that's very different, out of ordinary, right? So that's actually something that I am actually looking forward to. So Bandai decided to reissue some of the older premium Bandai kits that was released a few years back, and this one is actually quite interesting. This is the Perfect Strike Gundam Special Coating version. I have to admit, I don't see a lot of Perfect Strike Gundam in most hobby stores, because it's actually quite rare, at least for me, right? I haven't seen it much before. So what more we actually get is special coating version. It looks like a mix of titanium and also a gloss finish on the weapons and the backpack to me. So if you have seen special coating version Gundam model kits before, I think you will love this. I really kind of like the white paint job finish for the Perfect Strike Gundam, and by the looks of the glossy finish on the weapons and the backpacks, is definitely something to get if you're a big Gundam Seed fan. Now the next reissue is also based on the Gundam Seed series, and I was actually quite surprised that Bandai decided to reissue this guy. This is the Perfect Grade 160 scale Gundam Astray blue frame. And given that Bandai has released so many different blue frame, master grade, and also high resolution model, perfect grade as well in the last 12 months, a reissue of the blue frame at this point, I'm thinking, wow, do people really even want this? Aren't Gunpla fans already, having a little bit of fatigue of seeing the Seed series, especially the blue frame and the red frame, the Astray Kai? There's so many different coming out in the last 12 months that I myself personally am getting a little bit sick of seeing the series. So for me, it's a easy pass, but if you miss this, the first time around when it was released on Premium Bandai, definitely worth checking it out. So unfortunately, the pictures I've shown here is a little bit blurry, because that is the best that we can get from Bandai's website. But hey, it's coming out, and if you love the blue frame and of course a big Seed fan, go for it. So that's our video for today for this Gunpla Friday. I know we say this many times, we're trying to reach 100,000 fans or subscribers on YouTube, so please give us a like and subscribe to our channel if you can. So out of all the new releases today that we've shared, I think of course we are most excited about the Casio Prospect Gundam watches, but man, at those prices I think it's just a little bit out of reach for us low budget fans. So For me, would love to have it, definitely on my list, but I don't think I can afford it. But I would love to hear from you guys if you plan to, you know, maybe invest in one. So maybe it's something that's gonna be worth an investment, or the price is gonna go up in the next few years. So let us know what you think of the Casio Prospect watches, and will you be actually be getting the high grade 1/144 scale Zaku, or do you think that, you know, the real grade is still better than high grade? Let us know. Love to hear from you guys down in the comment section down below. And as usual, thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys staying with us and also commenting down below. Thanks for watching and have a great weekend, guys.